Liverpool have been excellent in the transfer window over the years, but they rarely make any signings. So why is that? Well, the club didn't always do well in the transfer windows, which is evident from their signings and performances over the previous decades, with the signings of players like Mario Balotelli, Andy Carroll, as well as many other players who didn't fit into the club's long-term vision and went on to be flops at Liverpool. In October 2015, Jurgen Klopp joined Liverpool after his masterclass at Borussia Dortmund. Klopp came to Liverpool with fresh ideas and a new style of play that he believed would lead Liverpool to their first league title after decades of not winning it. A year after Klopp joined Liverpool, the club promoted Michael Edwards to sporting director in 2016 after he was hired from Tottenham Hotspurs in 2011. Michael Edwards, along with Jurgen Klopp, introduced a data-driven approach to scouting and signing players. This approach led Liverpool to using statistical analysis to identify undervalued players whose potential hadn't been recognized elsewhere. This transformation helped Liverpool build a system to find players that did not only fit in terms of skills but also mentality and adaptability to Klopp's high-intensity system. The first to arrive was Sadio Mane. Mane arrived in 2016 after he was scouted in Southampton, where his ability to press and play wide as a forward made him an ideal fit for Klopp's philosophy. A year after, in 2017, Mohamed Salah joined. Initially seen as a Chelsea reject, was identified as the perfect forward for Klopp's system thanks to his pace, goal scoring potential, and tactical intelligence. A year later, in 2018, Liverpool waited 6 months to secure the purchase of Virgil van Dijk. Despite criticism for not having a replacement lined up earlier, the data showed Van Dijk was the perfect leader for Liverpool's defense. Even though Van Dijk came in at a world record price for a defender, his impact justified every penny. In the same year, Alisson Becker arrived after the club had struggled with players like Simon Mignolet and Loris Karius in the goalkeeping position. Alisson was scouted for his shot-stopping ability, distribution, and composure under pressure, fitting into the modern role of a sweeper keeper. His presence brought calm to the defense, with instant results seen in Liverpool's Champions League and Premier League campaigns. Above are just a few of the signings under Michael Edwards' tenure that helped shape Liverpool today. According to sports analyst Simon Brandish, he said, "The recruitment team at Liverpool have a clear vision. When selecting a player for transfer, they are not just looking at current ability, they are looking for potential as well." Liverpool have a good track record of selling players who no longer fit their style of play or are no longer needed in the club. In 2018, the club sold Philippe Coutinho to Barcelona for a record fee of around €145 million, which was used to fund the purchase of Virgil van Dijk and Alisson Becker, ultimately leading to Champions League and Premier League glory. Of course, not all of Edwards' signings were a success. Players like Naby Keita, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Thiago Alcantara, Dominic Solanke, Loris Karius, Takumi Minamino, Xherdan Shaqiri were all flops. And for the names above, you can see there's a trend as these players who flopped were signed for relatively cheap amounts compared to the successful signings like Virgil van Dijk and Alisson Becker. Some of these players will go on to be sold for a higher price than they were bought despite not performing at Liverpool. This goes to prove how outstanding Liverpool is in the transfer market. The club and Michael Edwards sold off players like Danny Ings, Ryan Brewster, Dominic Solanke, Mahmoud Sakho, and Christian Benteke, all of which is considered successful sales. Before Jurgen Klopp's departure from Liverpool at the end of last season, Michael Edwards had already left the club in 2022, but was recently given the title and position of CEO of football at Liverpool, which only left Liverpool fans rejoiced. With Michael Edwards as the new CEO of football and the new head coach Arne Slot, let's see what the future holds for Liverpool in terms of transfers.